yeah, we when you go to Philadelphia, yeah, so we do Philadelphia. We do those auctions every Wednesday. Do we have like a link or something below if people, or it's just book a call, right?
Yeah,
That's what
just
it
book
is.
the call and yeah, you can book a
Yeah,
call and we can chat more about it.
there we go.
Oh yeah, we had that one. Does the book have all the websites, the research? We can't really put up all the websites because that would be a very large list. But if you want to book a call, we can chat more about that, or just grab the book and hop on our email list. And we always email a couple emails a week with helpful tips and stuff like that, Jay. So that would be helpful for you. What's your WhatsApp group? We don't have a WhatsApp group, unfortunately. We do, but those are reserved specifically for our students for each trip they go on. It just makes things a little bit more organized. Delian's Door says they believe that the Minnesota OTC deeds are usually in person. You have to go in person to the county office to buy them. It's quite possible.
Yeah, I know that. I know a lot of them. Like a few of the smaller ones do encourage someone to come in person, but a lot of them you can actually just do this online, or you could just send in a check. So remote purchase is allowed for a lot of them. And so yeah, if you talk to one county and they say it has to be in person, that's probably going to be a smaller county. And so you just simply pivot over to one that will allow you to send a check.
Sweet. Attack the Mountains is fair enough. Respect, man. Respect. Joan says, why do you go to Texas only? Well, we go to Philadelphia, but we also take students to Texas. And so it just makes the most sense for us. And we've been doing it for, well, Dustin was going for years. And then Josh has been going for years. It's just where we're going. A lot of inventory. I guess that'd be the biggest reason, right, Josh? Or
Yeah, so we want to make sure that we go to an auction where not everything is going to get redeemed. I mean, could you imagine if you pay for the coaching, you go to this trip and then everything gets redeemed, even if it was just a learning experience, you still at least want the opportunity to bid on something. If I was just to show you Harris County, let me show you this one that's coming up. Gotta give me 10 seconds. It's coming.
Okay,
Harris
I got
County.
it.
I got it. Here we go.
Glad you're
September
here.
2nd. Let me go ahead and show this. Share my screen.
This relates to Attack the Mountains question. Do you find it easier to find deals further away from population or they're inside them? So there's more deals inside usually of urban centers, but there will be more competition. So there's the balance of less deals outside of the centers, but less competition. So you have to kind of balance that tightrope, if you will.
Yeah, it's always juggling experience. But you can see there's 270 properties going to the auction. And what makes this a really unique auction is that the Monday is a holiday. And so historically, anytime the Monday is a holiday, there's less people there on the Tuesday. And so the last auctions, they have not had this many properties going to it, and some pretty ridiculous opportunities. If I sort this by valuation, check this out. $25 million apartment building with an opening bid of 184 grand. Ooh. Now, that's not a tax sale. It's at the tax sale, but this is an execution judgment sale. So this would be like ultimate extreme caution. It's not like you can just show up and say, okay, everything's going to get wiped. This is a pretty gnarly kind of sale, a bit different. But yeah, like warehouse that's worth 1.4 million, 1.3 million for a house. Whoa, that's a rocket ship. We got some rocket ship properties coming up on a holiday weekend here in Texas.
But yeah, like you should stop your screen share because you're giving away too much of the goods.
Yeah, but there's so much inventory there, right? There's so much going on, and so it's a great place to learn too. We can look at court records online. So court records in Philadelphia costs like 25 cents a sheet. So it costs a little bit more to do title searches there, or like court record searches. And so we can just do everything online there, and there's so much opportunity. It's also one of the harder places. So if you learn Texas, everywhere else is actually easier, which is great.
Nice.